in a row. The Padres broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. The Athletics are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So striding in, Manny Machado, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you know, Chris Davis is a guy that everyone's waiting to break out. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on-base percentage in his last 10, so any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Hit hard to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Kevin Gossman will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
A bouncer up the middle. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Here's Ichiro now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Rasmus is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Semien's there. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Joyce now. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's just 2 for 12.
Matt Joyce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rasmus. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Jet Lowry will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. Beautiful day here in the East Bay as we get a shot there of downtown Oakland, and the Bay set to go here in the third. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Trumbo, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Caleb Joseph, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Set to get his day started, Josh Begley, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Jones going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Rasmus on the run, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Coco Sullivan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Rasmus. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 22 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Up next for
Stepping in now, Ichiro Suzuki.
Ichiro.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And Rasmus will put this one away to retire the side.
The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. In now for the O's, Manny Machado back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Joyce will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And this sails right over Davis's head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Here's Matt Joyce now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Popped him up. Coming in is Rasmus, but this will land untouched. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. Throw won't get him. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Josh Begley.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's in there, base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, Nero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Let's show him.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Coco Sullivan. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are two away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak.
Jan Marinez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Marcus Semien.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Joyce. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Beckham in foul ground.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Up next for Oakland.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. high in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little bouncer.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready now, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting, catcher, John.
Now batting, Josh Begley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with one down. Oh, right back to him on the mound. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Perhaps a Pyrrhic victory there after the 9-run inning. 5 innings complete. The A's lead this one 11-0. At the plate, Colby Rasmus will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Beckham brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Orioles lead 1. They trail in this one 11-0. So digging in now, Dustin Fowler. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, Coco Sullivan hit hard to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get to first down. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And that'll have to be ruled an error.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So stepping in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready once again, Matt Joyce. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
John Begley.
Standing in now, Josh Begley. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead it 13-0. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. Sullivan scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Martin Rumbo.
comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Blake Trinan gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Fowler, 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Stepping in now, Coco Sullivan, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rasmus. 1 away. Here's Ichiro now. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't
The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now that's third baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Jed Lowry now. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trumbo on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 16-0. Stepping into the box, Caleb Joseph starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. The next 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manny Machado.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground. Simeon's got it. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
Digging in once again, Tim Beckham, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
16-0 the final this afternoon. Oakland mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing plate 16 times. Chris Bassett earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Kevin Gossman couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra part train service is available at Fremont.